The holidays should be a time for celebration, not for stress. But unfortunately, for couples that are separated and waiting to divorce, there's a lot of stress that comes with the holidays. A lot of questions arise about parenting schedules and financial obligations that they just don't have the answer to. And not having those answers can lead to a lot of conflict, which isn't in their children's best interest. Well, one tool for addressing this uncertainty is a separation agreement. A separation agreement is a written contract between the parties that is meant to govern and resolve certain issues while the parties are waiting to get a divorce. A separation agreement is very comprehensive and it can tackle many issues. That includes custody, it includes visitation, it includes support, and it even includes property distribution. A well-drafted separation agreement will answer all of the questions that you have about what you're supposed to do during the holidays and provide you with peace of mind knowing that you have a game plan. So let's talk more about the benefits of a separation agreement, specifically in regards to the holidays. First, a separation agreement can provide you a parenting schedule. Custody and visitation, when you're first separating from your partner, can feel like the wild, wild west. No decisions have been made. You don't have a custody order. You don't know where your kids are supposed to be or when. A separation agreement helps fix that. You create a detailed parenting schedule where you lay out where your children are at all times. Are they going to be with mom during this portion of the holiday? Are they going to be with dad? Are they going to be with grandparents because you're traveling? When are you going to exchange the kids? A detailed separation agreement lays it all out there, which minimizes the risk of conflict and disputes. But that's not all a separation agreement can resolve for you. A well-drafted separation agreement can also resolve any questions about financial obligations. The holidays are an amazing time, but they're undoubtedly expensive, and you get many more financial obligations than you do during other parts of the year. You have to figure out, how are you going to pay for gifts? How are you going to pay for special school events, for meals, for travel, if you aren't planning on staying in the area? A separation agreement can help divide these costs. Separation agreement will spell out who's paying for what. If someone has to reimburse the other for expenses, the agreement will detail when the reimbursement is supposed to take place. It removes a lot of the uncertainty from the equation. And it also reduces the conflict because the two of you don't have to worry about what it is you're supposed to do. And you don't have to fight about it because you already know, you've already agreed to it. Now, a lot of people share the same concern about separation agreements in that they're worried that a separation agreement means that there isn't any flexibility. But that's not a concern that you have to have. Think of a separation agreement as a baseline or a default. What you agree to in the separation agreement is what you will do if you don't agree to do something else. It might help to use an example for this. Let's say your separation agreement says that on Christmas Day, each of you have time with the kids and you exchange them at noon. You still have the flexibility to speak with your co-parent and say, hey, there's a really important event at noon at my house. Can we move the exchange to 5 p.m.? A separation agreement doesn't keep you from doing that. All the separation agreement does is say, if you can't reach that agreement, this is what we are doing. If you aren't able to work together as these plans arise, this is what we are doing. We are limiting any future conflict. This is what we know we are going to return to if we can't agree to do something else. So that flexibility is still present in a separation agreement. It's just present in a way that minimizes conflict for you and your family. And this minimization of conflict is the reason why separation agreements truly do provide peace of mind during the holidays. In the months leading up to the holidays, you're not going to have to worry about where the kids are and making plans for that. You're not going to have to worry about negotiating with your spouse. You're not going to have to worry about how you're going to pay for certain obligations. That creates a lot of stress. And a separation agreement which lays all of that out will help take that stress away from you. It'll take away the conflict between you and your co-parent. And most importantly, your kids will know where they're going for the holidays, and they'll see that there's no conflict, and that'll let you and your family focus on what matters most, which is enjoying the holidays together. So if you're in a situation where you're thinking about separating from your spouse or your co-parent, or you've already made the decision to and you want a well-drafted separation agreement that you can rely on, contact Malone Hatley today. We are your partners in divorce and estate planning, and we look forward to working with you in order to preserve the well-being of your family.